What's up everybody, it's Bradley back on the channel Tripleinc. Thank you for stopping by. This is Remarkable People. And this is one of the best discoveries I have made in 2017. Not joking. I'm going to be showing you with this video how this fragrance smells, how it performs, and all those great types of things. I'm going to start off by showing you the presentation. Really enjoyed the presentation of this one. Very typical of Etat Libre D'Orange to make these really nice looking bottles. You know, they're a French company, very avant-garde in my opinion. These bottles look very, very nice. They all have a common thread with them, and I really like when companies make the actual scent smell like the name is supposed to suggest. Remarkable People, very interesting concept with this. I will touch on that very shortly, but the bottles look really nice, guys. Box looks very nice as well. It has the silhouettes, gold and white. Overall, the presentation is very, very good for Etat Libre D'Orange. Remarkable People, I really enjoy it. Remarkable People. Isn't that just one of the coolest fragrance names you have ever heard of? I actually discovered this scent through Scentbird, and I'm so happy that I did. I was honestly a little bit afraid of this house just because I know that they put out Secretions Magnifique and they got a whole lot of crazy fragrances, but I'm super glad that I tried this one. Let's just talk about this whole concept of Remarkable People. This fragrance is very inspiring to me, if that makes sense. I know it's kind of crazy that fragrance can do that, but it really motivates me for the day, gets me pumped up to go and make something of myself. Etat Libre D'Orange, they say that this fragrance is supposed to honor the remarkable person inside all of us, and that the whole idea was to kind of give a fragrance to the heroes of the world, the trailblazers, to be original, to be unique and authentic. That's everything that this scent stands for, and I absolutely love this concept. Okay, let's get into how Remarkable People actually smells. The big four main players that I get from this are champagne, grapefruit, labdanum, and cardamom. Those are the four big players in terms of notes. One of the most breathtaking openings I've ever put my nose on. Seriously, an amazing opening. We got champagne and we got grapefruit. Do you want to know how this smells? This smells like accomplishments, like success, like notorieties. I think it's that champagne accord that gives me a connotation in my mind of something like you've just accomplished something and you are reaping the benefits of your rewards. Very, very nice opening. That grapefruit, the champagne is silky, smooth, vibrant, and very bubbly, and that grapefruit, a little bit of a tartness in there adds a very nice element to that. Overall, it's very dynamic, and it gets even better with the dry down. The cardamom comes in here for a little bit of a soft spiciness in there, and of course the labdanum is very deep and very rich and smooth. Overall, there's not a single moment where I do not love the smell of this. From the opening, which is amazing, to the dry down, which is very sensual and very deep and smooth. This fragrance is absolutely amazing. I think a perfect mixture between fresh, vibrant, sparkling notes and sweet, seductive, smooth notes. It's absolutely incredible. The quality is 100% there as well. One of my all-time favorite scents, I think, would actually jump into my top 5 list of my favorite smells ever. Yeah, that's how much I love this stuff. Comes as no surprise then, I'm gonna give it a perfect 5 out of 5 in terms of the smell. Like I said, one of the best. I just love how everything is combined together, masterfully blended, super unique and out there. This is very different, and I love the theme that this has. So overall, perfect 5 out of 5 for the scent. Alright, so what are we looking at in terms of performance for Etat Libre D'Orange, Remarkable People? It consistently gets around 10 hours of longevity on my skin. Projection is only average. In terms of how strong it is, I would say it's stronger than Bleu de Chanel, but not as strong as Amouage Reflection Man. It's sort of like a gauge, so you can tell how strong this is, but it is eau de parfum, and it does last a pretty good amount of time on my skin, which I'm very happy for. So performance, I'm going to score a 3.5 out of 5. A little bit better than average, will definitely get the job done. Okay, so what about the versatility factor? I see this working as an all year round fragrance, really. I mean, it's got the cardamom and the labdanum for the cooler months I look for in the fall and the winter, and it has the champagne and the grapefruit that work really, really nicely in the warmer seasons of the year. So I definitely see this as an all year round scent. In terms of occasions, wow, I think I found my new wedding slash formal slash special occasion scent, because this really, really speaks to me in those occasions. Also would work great on a date, I think. Got a very nice sensual edge to it. Even dressed up, dressed down, work. I mean, it's such a very versatile fragrance. Swiss Army knife worthy, I would say. So for that, I'm going to score the versatility factor a 5 out of 5. Very, very good. Could be worn for all occasions. This thing is signature scent worthy. This is the stuff that signature scents are made out of. Got to be unique, which this is, and it's got to be versatile, which this is also. That's why it gets the perfect 5 out of 5 rating. Check it out. So what am I going to give this fragrance as a compliment factor? I'm going with a 4 out of 5, right? I've gotten some unsolicited compliments, should I say, which has been very, very nice. You know, it's a fragrance that a lot of people I think are definitely going to gravitate towards. Unique, but at the same time crowd pleasing. Where do you find that in other fragrances? Not too often, if you ask me. Even if they don't absolutely love it, I think that they will still be interested and intrigued in the way it smells, which is always a good thing. So I think a solid 4 out of 5 for the compliment factor is definitely worth it. Also, another thing with remarkable people, this fragrance isn't masculine and it's not feminine at the same time. It's just a scent, so keep that in mind. If you're a woman, you can wear this easily just as well, I think, too. So just keep that in mind with this scent. Okay, let's lastly dissect the value category. I think that this, overall for the entire house, it's a very good value. This ranges between $60 to $130 depending on the size that you get. And overall for a house that gives you such unique, different scents, I think that that is actually a really good value because it does last long enough, and I think you do definitely get what you pay for, especially when you can just consider how different this is from anything else really on the market. So for the value, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5, especially very good when you look at other niche prices in this sort of price range. Alright, so let's give this fragrance Remarkable People a final rating. Of course, I'm going to score it a perfect 10 out of 10. Really an amazing fragrance, just a hidden gem. So happy that I picked it up this year, and like I said, one of my best purchases of 2017. So let me know if you tried this one or if you really want to get your hands on it. Make sure to write me back in the comments section and let me know how it worked out for you. So that's going to be it for this video. As always, stay tuned for some more content upcoming. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Leave any comments or questions that you have in the comment section below, and I will see you back on my channel sometime soon with another video.